In its prime, 87 Gower Street, neighbors say, was the jewel of the neighborhood. But now, a decade after the owner's death, this property has lost some of its luster. The electricity has been disconnected and the house has sat vacant for years until some unexpected guests showed up.
One night, there was somebody coughing in the room on the other side, and it was so loud, and I thought, no, this is it. I think
Chantal Jourdan has lived on Gower Street since 2003, has seen the neighboring property slip into disrepair.
The front looks bad, the trim is off, the paint is peeling.
Recently, neighbors noticed footprints going through their backyards and leading to number 87. Someone was getting inside.
The police came and they walked in, and their report was that there was evidence of squatters in the house.
Last month, more unsettling sounds. Jourdan heard what she believed was an assault in progress next door.
She didn't scream, she didn't call for help, but there was this constant, fairly raised voice saying, "Please don't, please don't," and it just went on and on. And at that point, I called the police.
The Royal Newfoundland Constabulary confirmed to CBC that officers had to force their way inside. They found a lone man who was wanted on 2 outstanding warrants. The 59-year-old is charged with break and enter and carrying a concealed weapon.
My fear is fire.
Claudette Morris lives down the road.
I've seen people coming in and out of there, and in the middle of the day.
After Jourdan alerted the city, the back of the house was boarded up and remains vacant. 87 Gower isn't alone in its decrepit vacancy. Just go down the road to Prescott Street and there's another example.
Do something about this. Maybe you can't make people have their houses look exactly a certain way, but you can make it so that it's safe.
Well, the minimum property standards are basically that the building is secure.
Danny Breen says there are about 40 vacant properties being monitored by city inspectors. He wouldn't speak to this specific one. This listing shows the house was up for sale in 2024 due to unpaid taxes, but was later taken down. CBC News has been unable to reach the owner for comment. If homeowners don't clean up a property, the city can take them to court. But the mayor says a recent reduction in court services has hampered those efforts.
Some of the issues of us having to go to court to enforce our rules upon property owners is frustrating to us, and it slows down the process.
And even if a homeowner is fined,
the maximum fine that the city can levy, I believe, is $5,000. One of the things that we're looking for in the new City of St. John's Act is to be able to increase that fine, because at $5,000, depending on the nature of the improvements that are needed, the fine is not that significant.
Chantal Jourdan would like to see a forced sale of the property, and if not that, higher fines. Anything to ensure this home is kept safe and secure. Until then, Jourdan and her neighbors say sleep won't come easy. Ariana Kelland, CBC News, St. John's.